We are undermining the web of life. We're destroying the planet, using its resources, polluting the air, polluting the water. Without recognizing, we are creating our own extinction. Now, some people think, well, this may take thousands of years. And I go, no. Science has recognized, for example, that within the next couple of decades, industrial civilization, the one we're in, is ending. And it's not just going to come back. It's called an irreversible collapse of civilization. That means we're facing an ending of our civilization, and it will not be returned to the way it is. And the reason is very important, because the way it is causing the problem. So what this means is that we have to change human behavior. The most powerful insight from quantum physics is principle number one: consciousness is creating your life experience. That is the principle of the most valid science on this planet. I go, well, if consciousness is creating my life experience, I want to be happy, and I want to be healthy, and I want a great relationship, and I want a great job. That's what I want. That's my consciousness. Well, then how come I'm not experiencing those things? Those are my wishes and desires. Well, we now have a new insight into the nature of consciousness. It's controlled by the mind. Yes, consciousness comes from the mind. And when I say the mind, it sounds like there's one thing, there's one mind. And I go, that's an illusion, and that's where the problem comes from. The mind is actually two things. And these two things represented by the conscious or self-conscious mind versus what is called the subconscious mind. I go, well, there's two different minds, but they work together. They're interdependent. The conscious mind is creative. The conscious mind has wishes and desires. If I asked any one of you, tell me what you want from your life, and you say, oh, I want to be healthy, oh, I want to have a great relationship, whatever you are offering, whatever you're telling me is a wish and a desire. I go, that's creative thinking. It's what I don't have, but what I want. That's what conscious mind is. What do I want? Conscious mind is your wishes and your desires. And it's based on imagination. That's what the conscious mind can do. I can imagine a future. I can imagine me in a great job. I can imagine me being very healthy or happy in a relationship. I say, that imagination is the activity of the conscious mind. So in the subconscious, we have programs. Many of them are wonderful, and thank God we have them, so it makes our life easier from day to day. But we also have to recognize this. Up to 60% of the programs in the subconscious mind are negative, disempowering, and self-sabotaging programs. So you say, oh, okay, there's not some good stuff in that subconscious mind. Then I say, okay, I'm just going to use the conscious mind, the creative mind. I'm going to manifest wishes and desires. That's what I want. And I go, this is a great idea, but there's a problem. So what's the problem? And the problem is this. The conscious mind is not only creative, but the conscious mind can think. And the story that we can understand is this. If you understand how life works, you can understand the mechanism of how consciousness controls this biology. Then we can understand the nature of the programming that distorts our wishes and our desires. And when you understand that, then you can understand the nature, and this is really important, how to reprogram. And if you reprogram your behavior, then you have changed your life. You can reprogram your behavior, change your genetic activity. You can reprogram behavior and manifest heaven on earth.